Okay, we stopped at a place called Witch Dance. And wasn't planning on stopping here. It just because it says horse trail access, bike only campground, picnic area, and restrooms. But anyhow, the sign was really interesting, and it says that the old folklore said that the witches would come out and dance here, and any place where where the witches touched their feet, grass would not grow there again. And there's a lot of spots around here with no grass growing. Very interesting.
Yeah.
But these cicadas are just...
Oh, man.
crazy.
Talk about a weird... and I don't... Do we have cicadas back home?
We do, but this year there's 2 different kinds of cicadas coming out at one time.
Yeah.
And I don't think and I had heard that they were out in the southern parts of the United States, but hadn't made it out yet back home.
Right.
So,
I'll tell you, I'll play that video, or not the video, but the audio, to let you hear. You want to stop the Indian Mound?
Yes.
To let you hear the sound of the cicada. I hope it came out on the audio part of the phone. But it's a weird sound, an eerie sound.
We're in Tunbridge National Forest, we're still on the Natchez Trace.
Yeah.
Yeah, these Bynum Mounds have a star. I don't know if you call them Bynum or Benham. Probably Benham.
Oh, there's the mounds there.
Yeah. We don't really have a historical marker here. It's interesting.
Do you want me to pull up a little bit?
A little, just a little. I don't know. The sun maybe, that's...
Yeah, there's one there, and then one there.
Yeah, there's 2.
I see 2. I don't see any others.
They, let's take this other picture here. A little travel guide says they were built around 2,000 years ago. 2050 to 1,800 years ago.
Okay.
So.
Interesting stuff.
Yeah. It says there's exhibits, but I don't see them anywhere. Maybe if you walk down to them or something. Then a mile down the road, we can get on the old trace again if you want. We did that yesterday.
No. We need to get it to Jackson. I'm not trusting these clouds. Because I thought they said we go left, right? Yeah.
Yes.
See, folks, I still get mixed up with my direction.
You've seen the meme that said east-west means nothing to me?
No, I haven't seen that, but it applies.
Oh, you haven't?
It applies.
Tell me to turn right or left.
Yeah, something I'm noticing today versus all the other days we've been on the trace. Today is Friday, What is it? May 3rd, May 2nd,
Yeah,
May
May
3rd.
3rd.
And I've noticed this morning, particularly since we set out on the trace, that there's been more traffic, than we've seen before. I don't know what the reason for that would be, but it may be that it's Friday and the weekend coming up, people are traveling. I don't know.
Well, and we're closer to major cities now too.
Right.
I mean, coming out of Nashville, then the next major city is Tupelo. So
Yeah.
there just wasn't that many. But I would say people starting a long weekend. I would say if you live close, this would be a great place to go camping.
It would be. It would be.
I mean, this almost makes me wish that we had a camper, or, I don't know if you had a car and a tent, how fast you could get to the tents that pulled down in the morning.
Right.
It took us 20 minutes to pack the bike this morning.
Yeah.
That's once we got to the bike. So.
And we're starting to get a little bit of rain.
I refuse to acknowledge it.
And we just got out of our jackets.
Yep.
Talking on an old flip phone. Today I shared the skin of who I used to be.
Well, we just passed some more of those flowers that smell so good. I asked on Facebook last night, on our little Facebook group, what they were.
Yeah.
We've got a girl who lives, she was like the daughter that I never had. She used to hang around our house whenever she was a teenager, but lives in Mississippi now. And while she couldn't give us the name, she said there are all kinds of nastiness that causes allergies.
Yeah.
And it got me to thinking, so many times in life we see something beautiful and we want it, and I swear, I told Jim if we were on a national parkway and had a shovel and we were in a car, I would be digging up starts of this to take home.
Yeah.
Well, come to find out, this stuff, my brother-in-law did send me the actual name of it. It is highly invasive, and it puts up a pollen that if you have allergies, it's horrible for.
Yeah.
And I do have allergies. So, but isn't that just like it?
It is. Yeah.
It looks beautiful, it smells great, you take it home, and it takes over your life, and you hate it, and you wish you hadn't done it in the first place. So, anyhow,
I think we're going to have to pull off up here and put our jackets back on.
I think you're right. It's kind of light ahead of us, which is good. Remember the time in Georgia, though, whenever we were doing this and kept watching the rain clouds, watching the rain clouds and saying, we can beat it, and all of a sudden, the heavens opened up and we were wet. We did not get a couple of drops first. We just got soaked.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we need to put on a rain gear.
Boy, I don't know. Place to pull off, that's going to be interesting. That is one thing about the Natchez Trace is there's not very many places to pull over.
Right.
The next place to pull over is 8 miles. I think that was the first mile marker I had seen.
See, it seems like we're coming out of it now.
Maybe we won't need them after all.
That's the thing about being on a motorcycle, man. You're gonna run into all kinds of weather, and you're gonna, sometimes make decisions like we did, taking off our jackets, and then realize later, nah, probably should have left them on.
I don't know what the temperature is out there right now, but it's actually kind of cool.
Looks like it says my phone says 77.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they were saying on the weather this morning that this rain is going to be spotty until this afternoon, and then it's going to be more widespread.
I talked to Mom a while ago,
Yeah.
and she said it has been raining there ever since we left almost.
Isn't that something?
She said it looks like our yard will be ready to bail when we get home. And
Yeah.
I said, well, it probably looked like it was ready to bail even if we had stayed home. But
Yeah.
she said she had been able to get out one time to mow her grass
Oh my.
in the last week.
Wow.
And that's kind of sad for my mom because that's like her favorite pastime to do.
Ooh, yeah. Well, for now, it seems like the rain has stopped. What I don't know if it's picking it up on the camera, but getting kind of spray back from the windshield in different parts of the bike. So, but I think the rain has stopped.
I'm gonna try standing up here to get my cloth to.
It's a cloudy, overcast day.
Do you need to wipe your windshield off any?
No, I don't think so at this point.
And you have your visor up, don't you?
Yeah.
Well, I have my visor down. These little enviro claws is what they're called, are the
Yeah.
greatest thing for drying all of that off.
So I think from here for a while we're going to have to just keep on the road, find a place here, pull up, maybe put, I don't know if we need to put on our rain gear or not. I really don't.
I don't know, it's awful clear ahead of us. Let me see, we're headed south.
Yeah, I think it's headed over us this way, from left to right.
Well, is it coming in from the west or the east?
The way it showed it on the map, it's coming southwest to northeast. It's like a line.
So that would kind of be our 10 o'clock.
Yeah. So I think as soon as I can find a place, we'll pull off and maybe not put on the gaiters, but at least put on our rain gear. I mean, if it stays like this, it's not going to be too bad.
No, it's not.
You know.
What is that old saying? If the sun's shining while it's raining, it's going to rain again tomorrow?
Never heard that.
Oh, Jim, you are so lacking in
Yeah.
saying education.
Oh well. The road's a lot better here.
Yeah.
We came through a stretch of pretty rough road there. A lot of road construction going on.
Right. I would say anybody who goes through even in 2 weeks will have a lot better roads than
Yeah.
what we had.
Yeah, I shouldn't say road construction, is road repair.
Yeah. Oh, those are pretty purple flowers. up to the edge of the trace.
Yeah.
Well, looks like it's rained pretty heavy here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's the old trace.
Yeah.
That was pretty interesting when we did that yesterday. Was it yesterday? Day before. We weren't on the trace yesterday.
Yeah. For those of you who may be watching for the first time here, you may be wondering what I'm doing with my right hand. Right hand on motorcycle is the throttle, but on touring bikes particularly, Harley some years ago started installing cruise controls just like you would in your vehicle. So there's a way to set the cruise control, and it helps the wrist. You can relax a little bit more, and again, it operates just like a vehicle cruise control. And if I kick the brake, if I need to stop, kick the brake, or need to slow down, kick the brake, and it disengages again just like a car. That's why you see my right hand free here, kind of relaxing it a little bit.
Remember that time in Spokane, Washington, where the cruise control went out?
Yeah, I remember that.
That was a rough trip for you until we got it fixed.
What's that been, 4 years ago now?
Oh, it's been longer than that.
Has it been longer than that?
It was pre-COVID.
Okay, yeah.
Well, it was 7 years ago.
Man, that don't seem possible.
Yeah, it was because it was the year my dad died. It's been 7 years ago.
I thought I saw a mileage sign that said
8 years.
I thought it saw mileage sign said Jackson 88,
Oh, really?
but I could have misread it.
Well, they were really close. We could even go on farther today.
Yeah. I mean, we've done the rain before. We've traveled in the rain before. It's not that we're, chickens to not ride in the rain. It's just very uncomfortable. And if there's any way around it, we've got our rain gear packed in the bike. We can easily access it.
And we want to leave it packed in the
But
bike.
yeah. And you'll be riding along, and it'll be raining, just like it was earlier in the ride here. It'll be raining. You think, well, we can stop, put on the gear, and then just like now, the sun's shining. And that rain gear, it's good when it's raining, but boy, when the sun's shining and you're riding that thing, it can really get steamy, uncomfortable.
Hot.
Yeah, hot. So you're hearing the discussion that we have on these trips about whether to put on gear, take off gear, put on jackets, take off jackets. You just have to adjust with the changing weather.
I think they've had some disease in the pine trees here. A lot of dead pines.
Yeah. See, it's starting to sprinkle again.
No. It's imagination.
No. Yeah, what I saw last night and this morning on the weather, the line is all along the Natchez Trace. So that's the concern, is that we're going to be in this mess all day long.
Well, I can handle these sprinklers. That's not a big deal.
Yeah.